I took some courses in social work and I've volunteered. The thing is, when it comes to this kind of question, it's just more so like, if you can help just one person, as opposed to, look, there's thousands of people dealing with the same issue. If you can help that one person, that's good enough, isn't it?
Right.
So how do you get that attention? Just like you have to understand, you're not going to get that kind of attention from everybody, right? So I'm not going to beg anyone to exercise. I tell you once, I'll push you towards the right direction, and you don't want to do it,
Right. You can only lead the water, the horse to the water, but you can't force it to drink.
Yeah. Plus,
yeah. What are some big stories or clients that you've had a lot of success with? What are they able to achieve now, and where from when they first started? Like successful stories, I guess.
Yeah, look, when it comes to personal training, a lot of people see the black and white, how much pounds they lost over a course of time. They don't really see the confidence level go up. The immune system is very difficult to measure. Their happiness, so on and so forth. So I've had tons of clients like that. It's just more so like, sure, the numbers on the scale can always tell a story about how good of a trainer you are, but at the end of the day, you can just make a move and be in a deficit, and you're a great trainer because so many pounds are being shredded off your clients. Other things are very important, like strength and mobility. Teaching the simple things like the difference between a physiotherapist and a chiropractor, when you should see one or the other. Understanding and explaining so they can be competent and independent one day on their own, right? So that what I'm teaching them, they can carry on, teach other people as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there particular movements that you lean more towards compared to others? Are there certain movements that you think are vitally important to everyone?
Yeah, I think, and I've heard it with most of your the people that you've interviewed on these episodes, just more so what's functional, right? A lot of people don't understand that the basics is very important. No one's too good for the basics. KISS, keep it simple, stupid, right? Squat, bench, deadlift, run, jump, right? Bend, stuff like that. And no one's too good for that. So, of course, if you're becoming an extreme athlete, like I've taught some hockey students and I've trained some football athletes. Yeah, that's different, right? And then we're talking about like agility and endurance, cutting time off the clock, stepping on a dime and quickly bursting out of it. That's when you have to get into more of extreme, programming.
Right. Yeah. That makes sense. Fine tuning it, but other than that, stick to the basics. That's what I tell people to do. It makes the most sense. I think Felix was saying that there's 6 like actual movements that you should try to master, and then after that, it's kind of like you can pick your poison as to what you want to do to stimulate the quads, right? Whether you want to do squats or lunges or whatever it is, there's certain movements that will target an area multiple times. So it just kind of depends on what you want to choose that day. Regardless, you should fire up a certain movement pattern every single day.
Yeah, I recently had an argument with one of my, Kent, put him on blast if he hears this. The thing is, we were arguing about whether at-home exercise can actually build muscle, where you can maximize and still have progress doing at-home exercise, especially for extreme athletes.
Yeah,
that's difficult. For extreme athletes, it's very difficult. We have to find new stimulus all the time, right? We have to make sure that we're matching stimulus that we were doing with the weights and the hypertrophy levels, et cetera, et cetera. So keeping it simple, for most people, for the most part, it works, right? I've reached a plateau, I think, for the most part, because of I'm a natural lifter. I'm not taking anything extra. So I've sort of seemed to see that I need more stimulus. I need either more intense